Good evening or good afternoon, still it is good afternoon to one and all present here. And I'm very much thankful to Ambika Yoga Kutir for having me here with all of you. I'm very happy to be here. And thank you for the nice introduction. Okay, so today's my topic is anxiety. So, yeah, let us start. Anxiety is affecting millions of people nowadays. Just now, we have learned, we have heard doctor's lecture, but I will not go into the deep, medical side. I'll more emphasis on yoga part. So, how do we know that anxiety is there, a neurological disorder? So we know by if person is having excessive worry and fear and physical symptoms are increased heart rate or tremors and sometimes diarrhea and sweating, restlessness. So these are the symptoms by that we know that person is having anxiety. So nowadays person will first run to doctor, medical doctor. And along with that, as a complementary therapy, yoga will be, yoga practices they will go for. So now yoga has attained significant attention for their holistic benefit. So we will see how through yoga, how we can manage this neurological disorder. So first we'll try to understand what is anxiety. It is generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder and phobia. Chronic anxiety, if not treated, it can lead to severe health complications, cardiovascular diseases, weakened immunity and depression. So person can slip into depression also if it is not treated well. So normally we see if we go to doctor, so they will treat the symptoms only. If you are having fever, they will give us medicines, paracetamol, whatever. I'm not talking much about it, medicines, okay. But yoga is offering us complete holistic approach. Yoga is not only working on body, but especially on mind. It has got 3 type of effects. Yoga practices, any yoga practices has got 3 type of effects. One is local effect. So when, for example, you are practicing Paschim Tanasana, so local effect is on your back, Paschim, Tana you are getting. So another one, second one is associated effect. That means when you are practicing same Paschim Tanasana, local effect is on your back and associated effect is on your stomach. Your abdominal organs are getting massaged, so your excretion, your digestion is getting improved. And third, but most important effect is on your central nervous system. In every yogic practice, in every asana, pranayam, what we are doing, we are focusing on mind. That is central nervous system. So it is working more on mind, not only on body. Like we all know, 80% of diseases are psychosomatic, they say. But in my opinion, 100% are psychosomatic. How? Like 20%, rest of, we will see 20%, rest of the 20%. That is acute, accident or snake bite or why this is happening? If we are in more aware state, these accidents will not happen. That is my opinion, of course. Okay. What is yoga? We all know, we are all yoga practitioners, sadhakas, yoga sadhakas. So, Sage Patanjali has defined yoga is yogaschitta vritti nirodha. In Bhagavad Gita also, everywhere yoga is defined as a state of balance. It brings you to the state of balance. It promotes harmony between body, mind, and spirit. So, nowadays it is recognized as a complementary therapy. So, how yoga helps to manage anxiety? First, we'll see the physiological benefits. It reduces stress hormones. Lot of research is being done, and it has proven that yoga lowers cortisol levels, that is primary stress hormone. So that reduces anxiety. Then activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Yoga, see, all the time we are in hurry, we need to reach for work or to classes or to, all the time we are in hurry. So that stress level automatically it is increasing, and we are all the time mostly we are in our sympathetic nervous system is dominating. So yoga brings you to rest and digest response when you are practicing. So it improves heart rate variability. It improves neuropsychiatric symptoms that is commonly occur in the range of neurological disorder. Endorphin level, yeah, that feel good chemicals. By practicing yoga, your endorphin level is becoming little bit high. Mindfulness and present moment awareness. Just like just now I said, 20% psychosomatic diseases also we can avoid. Like, we are all the time worrying about future, and that worry is, percolating in our body, from our mind to our body, and it is affecting the most weak part of our body. And when we are having that, mostly nowadays we are facing diabetes or blood pressure. Every third person has all these diseases. So why it is like that? Because all the time our sympathetic nervous system is working. Then self-acceptance and compassion. Since we are in yoga, we are practicing, sympathy, empathy towards others. But towards ourselves, we are not so easy. We are not going easy. We are, especially ladies, if the child is not doing well, then ladies will think it's my mistake. I'm not raising my child properly. I'm lacking somewhere. So if we are practicing yoga, so compassion towards ourselves also will increase. And that is the most important. So, behavioral benefits. Yoga has so impactful practices. When person is suffering from anxiety, the sleep pattern is disturbed. And when we are practicing yoga, relaxation, so our sleep pattern is also improving. Physical activity. So when we are practicing, anxiety symptoms are reducing. Key practices for anxiety. What are the, there are many. See, as I said, all the practices have have effect on central nervous system. So we have chosen few practices like Balasana. It calms the mind and relieves the tension. Marjarasana. Marjarasana also release the stress in spine. Even Uttana Vakrasana. You all have practiced it when you are lying down on your back and relaxing, and then you are practicing Uttana Vakrasana. So stress in spine is reduced. Viparit Karni also reduces fatigue and soothes the nervous system. Then pranayam. Pranayam, Udarashvasan. When we are lying down on our back, you must have observed. Dominant is abdominal breathing. When we are standing, हमें लगता है कि chest breathing करना चाहिए. Like soldiers, no. Udarashvasan is very natural thing, diaphragmatic breathing, and it should be like that. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Anulom Vilom balances your autonomous nervous system and central nervous system. Balance against Yoga Somatvam Uchate. Brahmari relieves mental tension. Brahmari has got numerous benefits. So आनंददायी प्राणायाम भी बोलते हैं उसको. We can give meditation also for anxiety. It cultivates awareness. Like I said, 20% of the psychosomatic diseases also can be taken care if we are practicing awareness. And how it will come to us? By meditation. Cyclic meditation. Cyclic meditation is relaxation and stimulation. The basic core of the cyclic meditation is relaxing mind and stimulating. So it's like a child. Our mind is like a child. उसको दौड़ाओ भगाओ फिर वो सो जाएगा, शांत हो जाएगा, परेशान नहीं करेगा. So it is like that. So there are innumerous scientific evidences. Numerous studies have demonstrated yoga as an efficient practice, and this is all like research from Harvard Medical School. They have been doing research. And when you are starting, now we saw what practices can be done for anxiety, but how we should be starting. Now we are all yoga practitioners, we know all how to start with and all that. But when we are giving it to others, how do we start? A small portion, like when we are not practicing at all and suddenly we are starting practicing. So it should be for little time, 10-15 minutes, then gradually you can increase. Like Kapalbhati, if we are practicing, initially we practice 20 times a stroke and like that, and then we keep on increasing. Then you like choose a comfortable space that has been given in our old text, Hata Pradipika, Suraje, Dharmik Deshe and all. So place should be neat and clean, tidy. And along with the yoga practices, we can practice some hobby also, which will complement this lifestyle. Limitations of this yoga practice, it is not substitute for medical treatment, but it can, like myself, I have been working with many hospitals also. So medical practice, medication they are getting, but when they are practicing yoga practices along with the medication, that their results are more than 100%. So it is complementary practice and it is effective with medication. So conclusion is yoga offers holistic, accessible approach to managing anxiety by addressing its physical, mental, emotional aspect. Throughout regular practice, individuals can cultivate resilience, mindfulness, and inner peace. So that is the most important thing. Like in Mandukya cyclic meditation, it is taken from Mandukya Karika. Dr. H.R. Nagendra has invented this cyclic meditation. So it has got also the same. All the time we are in either tamasic mind state or all the time we are agitated. कब खत्म होगा, कब विद्या बंद करेगी बोलना और कब मैं घर जाऊंगी. It happens, it's natural. But this completely inertia and complete agitated state, we can find out the balance in both of them by practicing yoga. So I would like you to, I would like all of us to practice Brahmari for at least 1 minute. Is it okay? I would like all of you to close your eyes, keep your back straight, hands maybe Gyan Mudra. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your inner self. Take a deep inhalation and start with Brahmari chanting. Inhale, 2 more times will do. One more time. Feel the vibrations and gently open your eyes. I'm very happy to practice with all of the yogis here, and thank you. You have been wonderful.